G'day RG Bargy crew. Hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Alright, we're going to take a job here in Sierra Vista, I think we're at. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I've been getting quite a few emails and questions since I made a video on this steering wheel here that I'd connected to the Moza R5 base and how to do that and how easy and simple it was. And I mentioned in that video that I've purchased some indicator stalks off of AliExpress that I was going to mount to the Moza R5 and see how they work. They're not actually designed for the Moza R5. They're actually designed for the PXN steering wheel, but I thought I'd grab them and see if I could modify them to work on the Moza. Now, I have what they call jerry-rigged it. This is temporarily set up because I'm waiting on a truck mount, the Moza truck mount, which I will be mounting them permanently to that because I want to drop the wheel more horizontally, if you know what I mean. So it's more like a real truck position. So I'm waiting on that until I properly mount them. So this is only temporary, and I've done it so that you guys can see it working. All you guys that have been asking to see it, like I say, I've jerry-rigged it so that at least you can see that they definitely work properly, and I'll show you all the different features. So what I'll do first is, let's jump out of here. I'll take this steering wheel off, and that way you can see this better. In fact, what I'll do is this. So now you can sort of see the system that I've done. And again, like I say, don't pay any attention to the way it is because it is only temporary, and that this will all be changed when I get the proper mount for it, where they'll be solidly mounted onto the truck mount, the Moza truck mount. So for now, all I've done is I've used some cable ties to keep them together. I've mounted it back here. I don't know if you probably can't see that, where it goes down onto the desk and it's screwed into the desk. It's not actually mounted onto the wheelbase itself. It's actually mounted on the desk. And then I've used a couple of cable ties to draw them in and hold them together for this purpose of this demo of how they work. So the features, I'll go through the features with you. The first and foremost special feature is that there's actually a key ignition. Now, I know these aren't Moza quality, but they're still pretty good quality. They're very solidly made. These are actual real car indicators and stalks. That's a real car ignition, or a tractor ignition, that's mounted onto it, and it works properly, exactly how it should. And this is your wipers. You've got off, intermittent, low and high. Intermittent works like the automatic rain sensor one, where if you put it on intermittent like that, when it's not raining they won't work. When it's raining they come on and intermittently wipe depending on how much rain there is. Then you've got just the low, which is just your slow one, and then you've got your high, which is your faster one, and then you can go back to the off position. You've also got a singular motion. When you pull it back, it does the single wipe. And this one here, I've set it up as cruise control. So when you turn this knob, it turns the cruise control on. So that's that side. On this side, you've got the indicators. You've got right, left. You've got your light switch, so park or driving lights, and then low beam. And then you've got your light horn. In other words, flashing your lights, your high beam. And then you've got high beam when you push it forward. And then you've got your, like I say, right and left. And then here I've set this one up for the trailer brake, because you can set that to whatever you want. It's intended to be a fog light, but because you don't have fog lights on, I've used it as a trailer brake. So they all work. They actually are self-cancelling. If you look here, you can see there's a white lever here. When I push the indicator on to say turn left, you can see this little bit here sticks out. So when you're turning the wheel this direction, it just clicks past it. But when you come back, it flicks it and turns it off for you. So they are self-cancelling. Although I haven't got them set up for that at the moment because, like I say, it's temporary and I don't want to do anything until I've actually mounted them solidly, and then I can put the piece. There's a piece that you've got to put onto the. There's a piece you've got to put onto your actual quick release that hits that and turns it on and off. And I don't want to put that in place until I've got it mounted solidly in the permanent position. So we'll put that steering wheel back on. We'll go. All right. So yes, here we are back. Right. So let's go and get this job. And I can show you it all working. So now I'm going to use the ignition here to start the truck. And as you can see, it works. Over here we have the lights. Let's jump outside. I'm parked in the middle of the road here, but that's okay. Lights, so we're on park lights. You probably can't really see that. There we go, park lights or driving lights. Then your low beam. And then you've got your high beam. You've got your light horn or flashes, whatever you want to call it. High beam flash. So the lights are on. Then you've got your indicator. Okay, that's your right. Then you got your left. And you don't have to click it twice to turn it on and off. Just the once. And again, once this is connected properly, they will cancel out themselves. And over here, we've got the, and this is your trailer brake, which I'll show you when we go on a hill. So if I turn that on intermittent, you can see they're not actually working at the moment. That's because it's not raining. But then you've got low. And my cat's hanging out the window there. I'll have to fix that. And then you've got high. And you've got all the way down is off. And this single wipe by pulling it back. And like I say, then you've got your cruise control here, which I'll show you later. All right, so let's go get this job. Jump in the cab. Enter. Get the job. Cargo market, because we're pulling the reefer. This job will do. Nice quick one, just to show you everything working. And, oh yeah, I'll jump out again and show you the paint job. This is the new RG Bargy logo for the trailers, which I haven't completely finished yet. But most of the trailers are done. I've got a couple more that I've got to do in ATS. Then I'll move on to ETS too. All right, back in the cab. Go pick the job up and stop these people beeping at me. I hit the window there. All right, so yeah, I'm still getting used to everything. The extra turning radius on the steering wheel, the indicators, the gear shifter pedals, they're all new to me. I'm loving them, but I am getting used to them, so I do make slight mistakes here and there. Oh, this isn't good. I think it's a 53-foot reefer in the back, and I've got to try and get it in there. It's not going to go well, I can tell straight away. Oh, jeez. That's definitely not going to pull straight enough. Okay, let's find out what we've got here. Oh, this is going to be like a 25 points turn. All right, what we're going to do is try and get back here without jackknifing the trailer and hoping. Come on, don't hit the fence. That's it. Don't jackknife. Well, we might just get it in there if I can get forward far enough. Here we go. Reverse. Yeah, we might be all right here. Yep, we will. Good stuff. That worked out a lot easier than I thought. And yeah, I'm in the W900 Kenworth. Come on, kick around. Doesn't want to. Come on. Turn green. Thank you. I'll take that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I decoupled it. I'm excited to show you guys, and then I go and do that. All right, let's recouple. Okay. Now we'll turn the engine off using the key. Loving it. Load her up. Now we're all loaded, and again using the key ignition just like you would in real life. Starting it up. Jump back in the cab, and we can turn that off because we've got a GPS down there on the dash. Whoop. Gee, I'm doing real well. Nearly ran into the dock there. All right, so we're on. So yes, like I was saying, all these Stalks, the functions work perfectly well. It's relatively easy to install. You get instructions on how to install it when you purchase it, but I'll be doing a video. This is just a preview, but I'll be doing a proper video of the installation when I get the other mounting, when I mount them permanently, and I'll show you how easy it is. So if you're thinking of buying them for yourself, the main reason, let me backtrack, I'm going too far here. What I'll be doing is showing you exactly how easy it is to install them. And the reason I bought these is because I got the steering wheel, the quick release, the indicator stalk, and the truck mount for less than half the price of just the Moza stalk themselves. And I couldn't afford the Moza stalk, so I had no real choice. If I wanted indicators, I had to go for something cheaper. So these are cheaper. I'm not taking anything away from the Moza stalks. If I could afford them, I would have bought them straight away because they're just a simple install. With this, I've got to make I've got to attach them to the truck mounting bracket or mount. So it's not as simple as the Moza stalks. And like I say, the Moza stalks are really good quality. So if you can afford the Moza stalks, I would highly recommend that you get them instead of this. Not because these are bad quality, but because they are a simple fit and work really well. And I think they give you a few extra functions that these don't. Although this has the ignition, whereas the Moza stalks don't. So I'm giving you all the goods and the bads at the moment. But again, like I say, this is just purely to show you how they're working, etc. So I'm speeding at the moment. I'll turn the cruise control on now. And there, I just flick that, and now the cruise control is on, and away we go. It's very slow through here because I think we're going through a mining area, actually. Yeah, this is the open cut mining area. Actually, we'll jump outside so you can see this a bit better, because there's a massive open cut mine up here on the right. And let's do the rear cam so you can see it properly. Pull back. There it is there. There's actually a viewpoint there too that you can take a look at if you come past here. So we're back up to 65. Pretty sure that it goes back down. Oh, it drops right down to 25 up here. Back down to 35 again through here. Okay.
Go straight on.
Now, I'm not going to pull in here because I just want to... Well, actually, I will. So I can show you the indicators working and so forth. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's over there. No, I'm not going to pull in now. I should have turned back there. I'm doing real well, guys. It's because I'm concentrating on showing you the stalks and everything, and I'm missing turns. But that's me. That's RG. Okay.
And then turn right.
So we're turning here.
Turn right.
Indicator on. Right on red. We're here in America. Can't do that in Australia. Ooh, bit of roadworks here. We're going the right way. Personal vehicles. What's going on? Hang on. I'm guessing we're supposed to go this way. Do not enter. Okay, I've gone the wrong way again. But hopefully we can get through here. Yeah, looks like I can. Oh boy. How do I get out of here? I'm on the wrong side. Look out, mate, I'm coming through. Hopefully I can get through here. Gonna create a barrier? No. I'll just run over the mountie. Or whatever he was. The cop back there. What a mess.
Go straight on. That's right.
Okay. I was hoping it would rain so I could show you the wipers, but what I'll do is if it doesn't rain, I will make it rain and show you.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
But as you can see, the indicators work really well. I'm cancelling them, but once I've got it mounted properly, they'll cancel themselves out, so that's not a problem. The lights work fine. I showed you them working. The high beam by pushing forward
And then turn right.
turns it onto high beam. Pulling back does the flash.
Turn right.
Now, I don't know if you can turn right on red in Mexico. Obviously, you can't. Because this guy's waiting for the red. Never driven in Mexico in real life, so I don't know. Never driven in the US in real life. Okay. I had a late night. I was up playing Red Dead Redemption 2 because we're going to do a live stream on Friday of Red Dead Redemption 2 and the crew. We're going to have a go at that as a bit of a laugh. So I was up late last night and I'm still half asleep. That's why I'm making all these mistakes. That's my excuse anyway. Trying to make this look real professional and
turn left.
show exactly how these work. But as you can see, they're all working fine.
Turn left.
And yeah, it just really increases the immersion in the game. Especially with the new wheel. And I keep, every now and again, I keep going for buttons on the wheel because I'm used to the other wheel that had all the buttons on the wheel. And that's the other problem that I have is I've had to rebind different buttons to different things so that this all works, and I'm still not used to all that either. So it'll come to me once I get used to it. It'll be all muscle memory then. But at the moment I'm trying to get rid of my old muscle memory where I'm trying to press different buttons. I mean, for example, my horn is actually the air horn is actually over here on my farm stick now because this horn doesn't work, and I'm thinking of trying to get somehow that this would work, rig it up to something so it will work and I can just use this as a horn. I'll do it. I'll find a way. But for now, I've got to use, like I say, I've got to go over here. Oh, and I got the wrong one, did I? Oh, there it is, yeah. And find the air horn. And I think I actually had... Nope, I thought I had the horn over there as well. But I don't. Which I'm going to rig up a horn button on the dash there later. But what I'll do when we've dropped off, I will make it rain and show you the wipers. Well, I mean, I can show you them working. There's the intermittent, the slow, and then the high, and then the off. But when you put them on intermittent or INT, nothing happens because it's not raining. But once it starts raining and it's on intermittent, it actually starts working. And like I say, then you've got your single, nice big speed hump there. Yeah, and you've got your single wipe. If it's, you know, just a light spray, you can hit that. And away you go. Like I say, cruise control, wipers, single wiper, intermittent, low, high, indicators, left, right, lights, parkers or driving lights, whatever you want to call them, then low beam, and then high beam, and then light horn, and the trailer brake. I think I've covered everything there. But like I say, this is temporary. This is not how it's going to look when it's finished. Once it's finished, I've got a little box that I'll be putting over this to hide all these gizmos, so you won't be able to see that, and it'll look nice and smooth. And it will be permanently mounted, and they will cancel out themselves. Now, and don't forget about our giveaway that we're running over the next couple of weeks. All you've got to do is subscribe to the channel, subscribe to AAU Triton channel. His link will be down in the description. Say that you would like to win the giveaway, the bundle. What it is the ATS game and the first map DLC and 2 other DLCs, generously donated by AAU Triton and Wrinkly, one of our drivers, Boxhead, another one of our drivers, and Kiwi guy Rob. So yeah, if you want to take part in that, all you got to do, like I say, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to his channel, and drop a little thing in the comments saying that you'd like to win the bundle. And we'll draw the name out in a few weeks' time, and you'll see if you've won. And even if you've got ATS, you can still enter and maybe give it to a friend that doesn't have it.
Well, get ready to turn left. left. Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
Oh, you said turn left. And I did. It's very hard for me to see over this steering wheel and see that route advisor at the moment because the steering wheel is in the wrong position. Like I say, that's why I want it flatter so I can actually see everything on the dash. At the moment, I've got to stretch my neck up to see it because this top of the steering wheel blocks that part of the dash. I actually tried to get the camera on a different angle so you could see it from my perspective, but because I'm in such a small room, all you could really see was the back of my head. And I don't think you want to sit there and watch that for the next 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I wish you could have the feeling that I've got with this wheel because it really does make it feel like you're in an actual truck because of the force feedback that you get. You can feel all the bumps in the road. It's just so nice and smooth compared to my old Logitech G29. And again, not taking anything away from the Logitech. They're a great wheel. Lasted me about 10 years. In fact, it's still fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I had a few problems with the gears and ended up getting this new gear shift. But I found when I removed it, it was just dirty. This needed cleaning. So why do you keep recomputing, love? I'm going exactly where you want me to go. Or am I talking and going the wrong way every now and again? I'll have to watch the video myself and see. Again, indicators working fine, just like in a real vehicle. The only thing I've got to do is turn them off myself, but again, once that's mounted properly, I won't have to do that. Yeah, like I say, this is more of a demo of everything that you can do. Like I say, once I pull up here, I will show you. I'll turn the rain on and I'll show you how the wipers work. We've seen how the cruise control works, not a problem. Ooh, this is going to be tight.
Finally, we're here.
Going to hit that gate. Going to come close. Ooh, sneak past. There we go. Yep, made it past. Excellent. That was a tight one. Said the vicar to the nun. Where are we parking up here? Okay, cool. All right, now, whenever you're doing something like this where you're reversing a trailer, like even in real life, let me just turn off my head tracking so I can get in the right position. It's always best to go too far away from where you're parking so that you've got plenty of room to maneuver. If you go too short, you'll find that you when you do maneuver that you don't have enough space. So I've gone quite a bit away, and as you can see, I'm basically ready to and lined up, ready to rock and roll. Let's do this and put it in the right gear. I'm going to end up hitting that other trailer. I didn't swing quick enough. Again, getting used to all this. is the challenge here, but once I am used to it all, I should be fine. Yep, tap the other trailer. All right, now we should be all right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. We'll take that. Turning it off using the ignition. And dropping off. Excellent. Excellento. So yeah, so that's the Stalks and how they work. As you can see, it's got a little box here that has all the printed circuitry in there, and that sort of mounts. Where were we? Oh, okay. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, so it's got the little printed circuit board, which I will have a little box that I'll compact everything in and pretty it up. Now what I'll do is I'll show you the rain. Blame it on the rain. Okay, so gameplay. Actually, we just do this, it's a lot quicker. Rain probability, turn it to 100. Drive. And then what we'll do is do this. Change the time of day so that we get some rain. There we go. And jump back in the cab. Okay, now, like I say, before when we turned it on intermittent, it didn't work. But now it's raining. Intermittent. Oh, got to turn the ignition on. There we go. It's working. And that will be intermittent. If it was raining really heavy, it will actually go quicker. So it's like your auto setting. And then you've got your low and your high. As you can see, the 3 different settings work fine. That's intermittent, and it's doing exactly what it should do. But again, it only works if it's raining, which is good because that's what you want it to do. And then you've got your single wipe, and that's basically it. Everything works fine. So yeah, like I say, stick around if you want to find out how to actually mount it to the truck mount, if that's what you're thinking of doing. And I'll then also show you how to set it all up so that the actual controls in the game work, and you get everything working where it cancels out and it doesn't. Because if you don't, you have to go like this, you have to do it twice to get it to turn off. But with the program and everything that comes with it, it's a simple installation of the program, and away you go. Everything works fine. So hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. If you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you've got something that might be more difficult to answer, pop over to Discord and I can help you out over there. If you're looking at joining a VTC, all the information is down in the description. All the links that you require are down in the description. And hopefully you did enjoy it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.